Hello, kids. Today, I am going to tell you a story about Puss in Boots. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old miller who had 3 sons. When the miller passed away, the sons inherited the mill. The eldest son took the mill, the second son took the donkey, and the youngest son was left with only a scruffy cat. The youngest son felt sad, thinking he would never amount to much with just a cat. But to his surprise, the cat spoke. "Don't worry, master," said the cat in a soft, wise voice. "I have a plan, and you will soon be very rich." The young man blinked in disbelief. "You can talk?" he asked. "Of course I can," the cat replied with a twinkle in his eye. "Now, listen carefully. I need a pair of boots, a nice hat, and a sack. If you give me these things, I promise you will never go hungry again." Though confused, the young man agreed. He gave the cat a fine pair of boots, a hat, and a sack. The cat put them on with pride and marched off into the woods. For the next few days, the cat worked hard. He caught rabbits, pheasants, and other animals, filling his sack with his catches. He would then go to the king's castle and present the animals as gifts, saying they were from his master, the Marquis of Carabas. The king was very impressed by these lavish gifts and praised them highly. The cat's cleverness was already starting to pay off. One day, the cat had an even bigger plan. He told his master, "Tomorrow, you will go to the river and pretend to be swimming. I will do the rest." The young man did as he was told. He waded into the river, pretending to struggle as if he were drowning. Hearing the cries for help, the cat rushed to the king's carriage, which was passing by. "Help! Help! The Marquis of Carabas is drowning," he cried. The king, who had heard of the marvelous gifts from the so-called Marquis, ordered his men to rescue the young man immediately. They pulled him from the water, and to his surprise, treated him like a nobleman. The king invited him to join him in the royal carriage. As the royal carriage passed by fields that belonged to a terrible ogre, the cat had a clever idea. He tricked the ogre into transforming into a small mouse. With one swift move, the cat pounced and ate the mouse. By the time the king arrived at the ogre's castle, the cat had convinced everyone that the young man, the Marquis of Carabas, was the rightful owner. The king was so impressed by the young man's bravery, wealth, and noble air that he offered him the hand of his beautiful daughter in marriage. Now rich and respected, the young man thanked the cat for his cleverness. From that day forward, they lived happily in the grand castle, with the clever cat always by his side. And so, the cat in boots, with his smart tricks, helped the young man become a nobleman, and they all lived happily ever after. So kids, that's all for today. If you like our story, please press the bell icon. See you next time with another story.